In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to get the furthest throw for the easiest Titanic pet ever released in Pet Simulator 99. So yeah boys, inside of the most recent update inside the game, we've actually received a bunch of potential rewards we can earn, including a super easy Titanic pet, where literally the odds to get a Titanic pet have never been easier in the game until now. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys how you players are able to throw the basketball extremely far, and I'm also going to be giving away a few of these better stat pets for the throwing event later on in the video, so make sure you guys keep watching so you guys can see how to enter. So yeah boys, I've actually been grinding this event for a pretty good amount of time, and as you can see all on the right, my current base strength is 3.57 million, which is pretty decent, but it definitely could be a lot better, and I'm definitely planning on it being a lot better as well, because I plan on getting a really good stronger pet, or much stronger pet, towards the end of the event once they become much cheaper to acquire. But if you actually take a look at my inventory, or if you just look behind me, I have acquired one of these hippo melon balls, which is the best pet in the game. However, it is only the normal version, obviously. It's not the rainbow or shiny variant. If it was rainbow or shiny, then I would actually be able to throw like probably the furthest you can even throw in the game. But you guys also may be wondering, and you are seeing these players on the leaderboard throwing these and getting super high points and wondering how they're doing so. And the other thing that they are taking advantage of is actually picking up the orbs. As you can see, like I've been doing, just picking up all these orbs around the map. Each one actually gives you a % buff applied to how much strength you, or your base strength, I believe. So it's actually really strong if you have a really strong base pet, and yeah, it can make you throw much further than when you previously could. And yeah, as you can see the bottom, or not the bottom, on the right side, my current base strength is 3.57 million, but my strength from picking up the orbs has got almost 2 million higher just from picking up these orbs. And it's actually really helpful even if you get a stronger pet than what I have, like the rainbow version. I'm pretty sure it's like 3 times better or something, or significantly better. So yeah, I'm sure with that you're able to throw much further. But also there is a few other things I want to mention that can also help you out. One being using the basketball upgrades over here. I recommend upgrading this more orb strength upgrade, and definitely try your best to get it to max as I have, as you can see, which makes it do 75% more strength from orbs, which is actually really helpful. And yeah, I also went ahead and maxed out the upgrade final egg 1 and 2. This was also very expensive, but I got both of these completed. So yeah, definitely try and get the more orb strength upgraded, because each upgrade is going to let you get way more strength from each of these orbs. And then while you are picking them up, you actually may notice that they are spawning in kind of slow, and to get them to spawn in way faster, what you have to do is to spawn in this orb storm event, which is going to require you to pick up 10,000 of these orbs that are on the ground, which honestly does take a little bit, but it's not too long. I would definitely recommend, if you guys are doing so, definitely get a macro, because that makes it way easier and you don't have to actually sit here and manually grind it. But even if you do have to sit here and manually grind it, isn't that bad. It will still take a little bit of time, but it's not terrible. And yeah, once after you do get that event to trigger, the orbs will spawn in significantly faster for like 2 minutes, and then during those 2 minutes you should definitely take advantage of picking them up. And then towards the last like 30 seconds or so, I recommend throwing it, because you don't want the event to go into intermission where you can't actually throw it, and you don't want the orb event to actually end and you losing all the buffs that you just picked up. So I'd probably recommend to throw your pet when it's around like 30 seconds left on the orb storm event, and that should probably give you a really high multiplier. But this event also just went ahead and went into intermission, and it was right around when I got double my base strength. I believe it's like right when you hit double your base strength, or not, yeah, your base strength, and you're picking up these orbs. I think right when you hit double, it actually goes into the intermission, or I think it's just around then. At least that's what it did for me, because right when I got around double my base strength, it just completely reset it. But I'm sure if you can get it to happen during the orb storm event, you can probably get past that limit, just because the amount you can pick up is probably all you have time for. But with the storm event, like I mentioned, you'll probably be able to get it way higher. Also, one other thing I definitely recommend you guys get is these springy shoes right here, because as you can see, it gives you a plus 30% chance to have a trick shot or critical in your throws, which is actually super helpful. And if you can get both in the same one, that's actually like the best buff that you can get, I believe, for actually throwing these. And if you can do that after you pick up a bunch of orbs, you're gonna actually throw this thing super far. So yeah, I got my current strength a little bit higher than what my base strength is, so let's go ahead and give this thing a throw. And yeah, just with the hippo melon pet, let's go and see if we can get like a critical or trick shot. And also, one thing let me mention before I throw this thing, you guys should also change your enchant loadout, and you want to use all coins for your enchants, because this actually does give you a little bit more coins. If you didn't know, by doing this, it's actually pretty helpful. So yeah, I literally just have 4 coins books and then also a fortune book. I'm not sure if this helps, but I just put it on because it gives you 100% coins. It does save for breakables, but honestly boys, I don't even know. I went ahead and just threw it on anyway. So yeah, let's go ahead and throw this thing. Let's see if we can hopefully get a high percentage on this too. Okay, 96, not bad, but it was not a critical or trick shot, unfortunately. And yeah, I've also seen some people saying that they've messed up like getting super close to the huge or Titanic, and I believe how it works is like every point you get, it actually actually increases the chance that you actually mess up your throw. But I think it also depends on what you're throwing it right here. Like I think if since I threw it a 96%, I believe that that gives me like a 4% to actually mess the throw up or something like that. But if you can actually get it to 100%, it actually, I'm pretty sure it will never mess up your throw. But it is very difficult to do. I got 98%, which is good, but it's not 100. I have actually gotten 100% a couple times, so it's actually been pretty helpful. And if you can get the 100% throw with the trick shot and critical yeet, you're literally gonna get probably on the leaderboard. And yeah, like I mentioned previously, this is definitely the event you want to try and place super high on, because literally the top 2,000 players get awarded a Titanic pet, and it's actually insane. There's literally so many other rewards too. Let me also just mention how good this event currently is, that you want to definitely try your best to place top 2,000, because placing top 2,000 will give you the Titanic pet. It will also give you the huge UV kit soon if you get top 2,000, and then the rainbow, golden, and regular huge kawaii Dragon Ball, which is honestly super helpful. I think it's really easy to get top 2,000. You don't even need to be that good. You just need to try and get a really good stat pet, and that's honestly all you need for this event. It's actually so much easier compared to any other one. But what's also really interesting too is if you can manage to place in the top 500, you're actually going to get the golden Titanic and the normal Titanic as well, which is actually pretty insane. So literally there's going to be 500 of these and 2,000 of these, which I think is going to make this thing like the most common Titanic pet, or one of the most common Titanic pets. So yeah, you guys definitely need to take advantage of this, because this is literally your easiest chance ever in the game. And if you can get top 500, you'll manage to actually get 2 of them. And then if you want to keep going, the top 100 will get 3, including a shiny variant. Top 25 will somehow get 4 Titanic pets, and then top 10 and 3 are just so on, which is actually ridiculous. You literally get every Titanic variant of this pet, which is actually ridiculous. And including that, you'll get every other variant of all the other huges as well. But you actually have to place pretty high to get these good variant huges. Literally it's top 50 for the rainbow shiny, which is pretty insane. So yeah, definitely recommend you guys just try and get a very high score right now, because this is a very good time to get a Titanic pet. But yeah, if you can get a high stat pet as well, also it's got 100% and a critical and trick shot. Wait, hold on a second. I was about to mention that throwing a really high stat pet gives you a lot of coins, and just from getting both of those, the critical and trick shot, I'm about to get a ton of coins probably. Let me check if I have this enchant on. Yes, I have the coin enchant on. This is about to be my record probably too. We're gonna see how far this thing is. All right, and 8.24 million, new record. That was pretty insane. That was also with not very many orbs picked up either. I barely even picked up any. If I picked up like double my strength or a lot more, I could have got probably like 11 or 12 million, which unfortunately would not even place me on the top 500, but I think is very, very close, if not in the top 2,000. But I'm also only using the normal Hippo Melon pet. I definitely plan on getting the rainbow variant, if not the rainbow shiny variant, before this event ends, once it becomes a little bit cheaper, and hopefully I'll be able to throw it very far. But yeah, if you guys are struggling to actually get a pretty good stat pet, what I'm gonna go ahead and do right now is I'm gonna go ahead and open this egg up for a little bit, and we're gonna see if we can hatch anything rare. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give away anything that I do hatch, plus I have a couple extra pets as well I'm gonna also give away. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hatch this egg. I'm also gonna be opening it with the charged eggs off. I think I really want to have it on because it does boost your luck a ton, but if we go and turn it on and try and open it, it's literally 5.7 million per open, and I only have 1 billion coins, so it's probably not gonna last too long. I think that's only like 20 opens or something, where it's not that great. Or no, 200 openings, sorry, but I don't even think it would boost my luck that much. But honestly, boys, for the video, let's go ahead and just test it out. Let's see if we can maybe hatch anything. I honestly was planning on not doing it, but I kind of just wanted to switch up. So I am kind of curious to see what the boosted odds would actually be, because I have not even tested it really. So yeah, let me make sure I have the highest luck potion on. Let me see if I can get the tier 11. There we go. I'll also go ahead and pop a huge potion too. Maybe it'll give me a huge pet, because if you guys didn't know, for some reason they do have the temporary huges inside of here to hatch, which I really don't know why, but I'm not gonna complain, because we have a chance to hatch this thing. They should have had this in like every previous event. I don't know why they chose to do it now, but it's all good. And I'm gonna make sure my enchants are doing pretty good. I also have this rainbow egg enchant, which is gonna boost my chance to hatch a rainbow pet, which is really helpful. I was debating on getting a second one of these, but I'm honestly not sure. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys think I should get a second one of these books. But yeah, let's go and open these up, and let's see if we can hatch something rare. So here we go. Alright boys, I went ahead and stopped the automation. I literally still have like over half my coins left, but I'm not even gonna continue because just after watching that entire time, I haven't even gotten a single Cyclops pet. All 7 of these that I previously had were for me hatching without the charged eggs on. And yeah, this must be extremely unbalanced. If any devs are watching, you guys definitely need to rebalance the charged eggs for this event, because literally having the charged eggs on or off basically gives you the same exact chances for the Cyclops, Cat, and Hippo Melon, and it makes the, on top of that, makes the eggs literally so much cheaper. So yeah, I definitely recommend you guys open these eggs up with the charged eggs off because it is not worth it. But yeah, I still do have 7 of these currently inside of my inventory, and I'm gonna continue hatching, and I should definitely be able to get 10 of these. So I'm gonna be giving away 10 of these Comet Cyclops balls to 10 random people in the comments down below. If you guys do want this staff pet, it's also kind of valuable currently, so if you do also want it, you can just sell it too, or use it to throw. It's also pretty nice. But yeah, I went and chose a cheaper pet just so more people can win, and I'm giving out more of them. So yeah, literally 10 of you guys can win, so just drop your names in the comments down below, and there's probably a decent chance that you have a chance at winning. But yeah, before I end off the video, I'm gonna go ahead and give away 3 of these huge basketball queries like I mentioned in the previous videos. So let me go ahead and select 3 random people that commented on the last video that I posted. Alright, here's the username of the first person that won. Congrats, bro, and there you go. Here's the username of the second person as well, so there you go, bro. Hopefully you also enjoyed the pet. And here is the username of the third person that won as well, so congrats to the 3 of you guys, and there you go. And yeah, boys, also if you do have the ability to, I definitely recommend you do just open up this egg in general, because currently inside the game, it's actually pretty worth it to actually open up these pets to try and get some really good stat ones to use, or not to use, sorry, to just actually resell for gems and make a lot of profit. I'm not sure if you guys have realized it yet, but this is actually one of the definitely better events to do that. So if you can literally just hatch over a long period of time and get pretty lucky, you can actually make a lot of gems, especially if you don't have anything right now, or not a lot of huges or pets inside of your inventory that are too valuable. This is definitely a really good event to start taking advantage of to try and catch up, and you can actually make a lot of progress. You'd be pretty surprised. And yeah, boys, that pretty much is everything for the video. I'm definitely going to continue grinding this event, and we're going to see how we can place. I really hope we can get a Titanic pet. We should be able to. But yeah, make sure you guys head over to the Discord server if you guys want. Link of that will be in the description. Make sure you guys also check out my Roblox UGC as well. This vortex over my shoulder is a pretty cool item. I'd really appreciate if you guys would buy it. And also make sure you guys subscribe to the channel as well, because we're on the road to 100k subs. I'd really appreciate if you guys subscribe. And yeah, thank you boys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.